Yo, what's going on, my Veve OGs, my Omi homies, my master collectors, and everybody else on YouTube? It's your bromy, the Gale, back at it again with another Veve master collector video. Let's go. What's going on, my friends? So, if you guys don't know, we are in season 3 of Veve right now currently, and it won't be long before we're in season 4. Seasons last about 6 months on the Veve app, and yeah, so that gives you an idea of where we are in the Veve lifespan. But in this video, I wanted to discuss season 1 collectibles. I do believe they will be out of range soon for the average investor, and I just wanted to go over, a few collectibles and sets and just talk about them and, give you guys some things to think about. So yeah, without further ado, let's breeze into it. So let's take a trip on over here to Veve's secondary market, and let's take a look at Adventure Time. So when I first started off my NFT journey, I started with Top Shots, and what I noticed in Top Shots was that season 1 collectibles were the most coveted, but they were also the most expensive. So I came in kind of late-ish, in terms of, everything is still early, but I came in like not at the very beginning of Top Shots. So like they had like their whole season 1 done, and I came in season 2. And what I noticed was like LeBron James's and everybody was just like too expensive. So let's take a look at Finn Mertens, and he currently has a floor of $76. Now to a newcomer, that might seem normal, but if we take a deeper look at Finn Mertens' details, we'll see that he had a retail price of $13 essentially. Now, when I came into the app on March 12th this year, I was able to buy him from a person on Twitter, because he was China locked, so only people in the Asian markets could get him. So I had to like make deals with people on Twitter, and I was able to get him for like $12 to $20. Okay, so just a short 7 months later, he's $76, and I think that's a trend that's going to continue with a lot of season 1 collectibles. Let's look at BMO. Oh my goodness, BMO has a floor of $74 as well. I didn't even know that. How many BMOs do I have? I think I have like 6 of them. Okay, they changed the format, so I can't see how many I have, but I was stacking BMOs. I had like 6 of them at one point. Let's take a look at Jake the Dog. Wow, Jake the Dog is $113 for the floor. So I think that season. Okay, see, I have five of them. I was stacking Jake. I was stacking everything because they were so affordable. Could have got more hindsight, but anyway, my point is that season 1 collectibles, the floor will continue to rise, and even the cheapest or the most common season 1 collectible, I think it's going to start to get out of reach for the average collector. So he costs $15, and he only has 5,500 editions. Now, back in March, that felt like a lot of editions. Like the way that we thought, our perspectives has totally shifted. With Disney dropping the Disney Golden Moments and not even getting a chance to buy some of these collectibles during the drop. Look at this number at 5,500. How small does that feel now? Back in March, that seemed like so big. Like, why would I get all these Jake the Dogs? There's 5,000 editions. That's a lot, man. Why would I stack Jake the Dogs? Let's look at Princess Bubblegum, a floor of 70. So this whole set, the floor is rising. It won't be long before all of these have a floor of 100. And that's just the beginning. This is all before Immutable X. Remember that. This is before all the eyes are on Ecomi and Veve. So let's take a look at another favorite set real quick. Let's see if I can find it. Here it is, Cartoon Network. So the Powerpuff Girls. Let's take a look at our girl Blossom. She currently has a floor of 129. Similar situation. She cost $13 back in March. Back when she was still in the store when I got on the app. There's only 5,000 editions, guys. That number is super small. And yeah, I mean, she's one of the most popular characters in cartoon out of the Cartoon Network series. Our girl Buttercup is basically has a floor of $200. There's only 4,000 editions. Yeah, this is going to be an OG set, guys. There's only 88 left in the market. I got 2 of them. You know, probably should have tried to get a couple of more back in the day, but you know, it is what it is. Who else is in this? Let's see. Check out Mojo Jojo. He's got a floor of $295, so he's been around there since forever, basically. Oops, didn't mean to click on that. So, yeah, there's only 3,000 editions. These numbers are super rare, super low, and they still seem kind of big now because we're still kind of early within Veve, but not really. I'm actually surprised there's still some available in the market, honestly. Like, these sets should be locked up by now. And it's going to come to a point where there's none in the market, and then it's game on, because people are going to be able to list whatever they want. You know, when there's none listed in the market, and you want to sell yours, you set the price. So we're going to get to that point. You know, things are slowly but surely. All the floors are rising on season 1 collectibles. The Mayor of Townsville, $600. I think he was always around there, so not much change there, but I think you're starting to get the point. Let's check out something else. All right, let's take a look at Back to the Future. So, the DeLorean drop, one of the most infamous drops in Veve history. If you knew, then if you know, you know. You know, that was crazy back in the day when they dropped these. You know, they made them drivable and they took it away and people were going crazy, and they made so many editions that people thought it was too many. So let's take a look at the Ultra Rare. The Ultra Rare has a price of $620 for the floor. It wasn't too long ago where the Ultra Rare was like, you know, maybe $300. So that floor doubled. I don't know when it doubled, but what's really impressive is the common DeLorean. The common DeLorean was basically at or under retail for the longest time. What is it, $30? Yeah, $29.99. There's 50,000 editions, guys. 50,000 for the common DeLorean, and the floor price is basically $70. So I think that's significant. That's saying a lot. Either whales are scooping these up, or individual collectors are slowly, you know, taking away from the supply. The day the common DeLorean hits $100, that's going to be very bullish, because that's going to be saying a lot for the Ecomi platform. And yeah. Now I also want to take a look at the hoverboards. So let's go to Back to the Future Part 2. So the No-Tech hoverboard currently has a floor of $37. I was stacking these when they were $12. I got 23 of them. Basically, the No-Tech hoverboard was basically at retail for the longest time. Now, the reason I stacked these was because I believe that these will be rideable in the Veveverse, and I wanted to have a store where I could rent these. So I see these hoverboards as a form of passive income. Shout out to the Veve Genius on Instagram. That's where I first got that idea from. But yeah, the floors are rising across the board on season 1 collectibles. Even Marty's hoverboard is almost $200, and that's the common. That one has the most editions tied with the No-Tech hoverboard, and it's beating out, you know, this rare right here. This rare has 85, a floor of 85. So yeah, that's just another thing to look at right here. You know, the floors are rising across the board. Well, there's one brand that really surprised me, and that was the Kripkins from Cryptozoic. So once the Master Collector program came out, I think everything shot up, but specifically the Kripkins, when we found out that we would be getting 6 points daily for having sets with 5 or more, you know, characters to complete it. So if we take a look at Bigfoot was around $7 for like at least 4 to 5 months. we could have stacked the Bigfoot, and you see it has a floor of basically $50 right now. And this is the kind of gains that we can look forward to. And this is with the lowly Kripkins, guys. The Chupacabras was hovering around like $5 to $7 for like 5 to 6 months. They're currently 38 a piece. Can you believe it? 38 a piece. Now, there's only 9,000 editions, but like I said before, about 3 to 4 months ago, even like a few months ago, 9,000 seemed like a lot of editions, and it's really not. If you think of 1 million user base on Veve, 9,000 editions, that's nothing, guys. That is absolutely nothing. Let's take a look at Nessie. I think Nessie was one of the cheapest ones, one of the most affordable ones. Even Nessie has a floor of 30. So this just goes to show you that, yeah, the floor is rising on all season 1 collectibles. Thunderbird 110. That's a rare though. How many? Let's see. 4,000 editions. Oh my goodness, guys. These are gonna be seen as ridiculously low when we look back on this, like maybe next year, maybe a few months from now. Let's go to Tokidoki. Let's check out these unicornos, huh? Fumo, my main man Fumo, got a floor of 82 gems. There's only 3,500 editions, guys. That is ultra rare. That is ultra rare numbers these days. And this is only an uncommon. But because it's season 1, there were not that many people in season 1, so 3,500 was good enough to be an uncommon. I stacked up 12 because I kind of saw where this was headed. 3,500 is going to be seen as super scarce once we get like a few million users on Veve. And the Tokidoki fans haven't even arrived yet, guys. They haven't even dropped Series 2 of Tokidokis or Mermicornos. They haven't even dropped, the Cactus Friends or any of the other Tokidoki characters. Let's take a look at Prima Donna. Prima Donna has a floor of 95 gems for some reason. I don't know why she spiked. Maybe a group, decided to spike the price or something. But there's only 56 left in the market, and she has 5,500 editions. So, yeah, I think we're beating a dead horse now. I think I got my point across. Season 1 collectibles, the floor is rising across the board, and this is all before Immutable X. This is all before, Coinbase listing or Binance listing, whatever, if we get that. These collectibles still have room to grow. The growth potential is, who knows where it's going to go, because this is like a first, really. Officially licensed premium collectibles, from the world's most famous brands and your favorite brands. Like, this is unheard of. This is unprecedented. So, we would only be guessing if, nobody knows where these prices are going to go. But I can tell you one thing, they're going to go up. I think it's only up from here. And if you got in at the beginning, then you're already in profit. But I think you can still get in now and still see tremendous gains going forward. So I think that's pretty much all there is to say. Also, back when I was on the app, there was only like maybe 12 brands, on the app. Like, I couldn't even scroll like this. I think it was like enough just to see with like a few flicks. So yeah, the app has tons of room to grow, guys. We are so early. I know you guys get tired of hearing that. Probably not. I don't know, but it's still true. We are so early. Even with almost a million users, we are early. So yeah, hopefully, you took these words and if you got the money, I think like when we have stuff like Decon and Disney Plus drops, the focus is on the new drops. But I think savvy investors, they look to season 1 collectibles, because when we're in the midst of conventions and stuff like that, that's when the season 1 collectibles take a heavy dip, and that's when they're the most affordable. So next time we have like a special event week or something like that, you might want to take a look at some season 1 collectibles that you haven't been able to scoop up, because those are the best opportunities to get them while they're low. So yeah, let me take a look at Walt Disney real quick, just for the record. 6.6, about to hit 7K, of course. All right, and that's the video, my friends. If you made it this far, thank you for watching. If you learned something or enjoyed the content, feel free to drop a like on the video and consider subscribing for more Veve content like this. So yeah, guys, season 1 is slowly but surely getting out of reach, I think. And if you don't have your season 1 affairs in order, you might want to start thinking about that. And with that being said, I am not a financial advisor. Nothing I say in this video is financial advice because I'm no expert. I'm learning just like you guys. I'm just your friendly neighborhood genius sharing his thoughts and opinions on this awesome app known as Veve. So take everything that you hear with a grain of salt because things could change. And once again, thanks for watching, and I will catch you guys in my next video. Until then, peace out and hodl strong, my friends. Later.